Olympic boxer Harry Garside.
Oh, Crawford.
Oh, no,
Hey,
he's
of
a
course.
guest. Sorry.
Hey, that's
Sorry
okay,
about
that's
him.
okay.
Shoo. Hi.
Hey, how are you, Mel?
Good. Can you just make it up to Mel?
Hey, of course.
Yeah,
of
and
course.
can we do a selfie?
Oh, I would love that. I would love that.
It's hard to know where to look, isn't it?
Well, I've never been good at real work like Troy was just describing.
Yes, it's a House of Wellness with your mate, Melissa Doyle.
And yours, Mr. Shane Crawford. Super pumped for tonight's show because I get a chance this week to do crash test Crawf for the first time ever.
Yeah, there we go. Ooh, the audience are going, ooh.
Before that, though, let's say hi to Yvie Jones and Dr Ahmed Kazmi. Hello, guys. So, Dr Ahmed, what are we looking at this week?
Well, today I'm going to be looking at muscle cramps because, yeah, they're pretty common and they don't just happen to elite athletes like Shane and myself.
And what's new with Yvie does it this week?
Well, I'm going to see what happens when I match my matcha with meditation.
Ooh.
Well, plenty to get into, but first, here is Mel with tonight's Worldwide Wellness headlines.
Yay!
Yes, it is me bringing you the most indispensable news from around the world. Well, the results are in and it already looks like fibremaxing will be 2026 fad diet of the year. It's time to crack out Grandad's all brand because fibremaxing, spelt with 2 X's because like it's so hot right now, involves doing exactly what it says on the tin and cramming as much fibre as you can into your system. While the trend is viral, the approach is more pestilence as you go full locust swarm and hoover all the veg, whole grains, legumes and seeds silly enough to get in the way of your Fibremax frenzy. While studies show Aussies could do with a bit more fibre, experts warn that really overdoing it is only a good idea if you like cramps, bloating and excessive gas production. And to cope with the diet's popularity, all new toilets are now being fitted with half, full and Fibremax flushes. Well, we know that physical touch has huge health benefits, so let's head to Japan for a coffee break with a wellness twist at a cuddle cafe. Because if you think your soya chino could pair well with some human contact, cuddle cafes offer a parallel menu of dopamine-boosting options where you can pay to rest your head on staff, get a quick hug, maybe receive a pat on the back, or even upgrade to a full minute of uninterrupted eye contact. And I thought the menu at my local cafe was confusing. Having said that, sometimes I feel like I need a hug after paying $7 for a flat white. And tonight, because I am doing Crash Test Crawf, I thought it was only fair to let Shane into my weird wellness report. So here is Crawf with the sport. No, this side. Over to you.
Thanks, Mel. Now get ready to whack some nuts. I said whack, not wax. Because if you're looking for a cracking way to improve your hand-eye coordination, try my new favourite sport, conker smashing. This English competition is all about skill and precision because what you need to do is tie some twine around your rock-hard conker before trying to smack your opponent's nuts. That's nuts.
May I add, the event is actually not without controversy. In fact, a recent winner, the King Conker, was accused of using a disguised steel conker to cheat.
That's nuts.
To cheat. They even had to install those airport-style security scanners to check everyone's nuts.
Nuts. Check your nuts.
Now, that's a sentence I never thought I'd say. And that was Worldwide Wellness.
That's 6 points right there. Well done. After the break, we have boxing champ. Put him right up. Harry Garside's popping in. Put him up, put him up, put him up.
He's going to love that.
No. As a boxer, he's won Commonwealth gold and Olympic bronze, but he doesn't mind copping wax outside the ring too.
Because our next guest decided to launch into an 80-month campaign of deliberately putting himself in uncomfortable situations.
80 months?
80 months. Physical, emotional, psychological, you name it. Why would you do that? Let's ask him. Harry Garside!
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I counted on my fingers, 80 months. That's 6.5 years of doing uncomfortable things. First of all, why?
Yes. Well, I started after the Commonwealth Games. So I won the Commonwealth Games and I knew the Commonwealth Games and the Olympics, there's a big difference. So I knew as an athlete I needed to evolve just that little bit more. And I did this session with the Commando Regiment and some past Olympic gold medalists. And the biggest thing I took from it is if you want to grow as an athlete, go to the places you feel most uncomfortable. And then since the start of 2019, I started my first challenge and I think it's 88 I've done in a row.
Wow.
Yeah, which is incredible. So I've changed a lot. I've evolved a lot, obviously naturally in like 7 years.
Yeah.
But it's been incredible to sort of see the evolution of self in that time as well.
Hey, I thought I'd do that every time I ask a question. Can I do that?
You can do that.
I brought my own little props in. So what has been some of the tougher challenges? Or the toughest challenges?
It's interesting because I think our comfort zone is very individualised. So, like, what I find uncomfortable might be different for other people, but 50 hours no talking, I found that really difficult. I love to talk.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it was really challenging. I felt like I was going to implode. But in that time, it really gave me a lot of empathy for people who maybe don't have a community that they can talk to, because I've always expressed myself through words. And it really gave me a bit of insight into how much space I take up, you know, just because how much I talk. So when I shut my mouth, it gave the wallflowers in the group an opportunity to sort of express himself and say jokes and you know, they had a bit more space, you know, because I didn't take up that space. So had some hard conversation with family members, 100 k's in the sand on Bondi Beach. There's been a number, but they're all just a little bit different, and some spiritual, some emotional, some physical, but each one you just find out something different about yourself.
Why such a... Sorry, excuse me. Why such an extreme path to wellness?
So one thing I love about being a human, I'm super complicated and I know that, and I love thinking about too much. I call it mental masturbation, and and I love it. But I think like we're on a spinning rock in the middle of nowhere, making it up, and I just really like to sort of be in things and try and understand myself more. And it's crazy that we're just here, you know. I think about this weekly. I just want to try and live in a way that I have a connection with, you know, who I am and who I want to be, and, you know, we're working in synchronicity together, I think, yeah.
Do you ever think about that when you're fighting and you're thinking, oh, my opponent, I wonder, oh, let's go, we're on again. I'm exhausted. Do you ever think when you're fighting, my opponent, I wonder what rock he's on today?
Yeah, no,
You do?
it's funny because I think combat for me is quite spiritual. That's the reason why I probably struggle in the professional side of things. It's a bit more like business orientated and a bit more like trash talk. It takes away the spirituality for me. I really love like the combative nature. At the end of the day, we are just animals. And to go into that space where you're just like in a sacred square, it's very intimate. You know, you're just like let's go mano v mano. And I very much feel that. I enjoy that process, you know.
Would it be something that we should all try to do, an uncomfortable challenge?
Yeah,
I mean,
every time I do a
within
talk,
reason?
I always like suggest that unless you're a professional dancer, I think going to do a dance class, oh, geez, that makes you feel very uncomfortable, you know. And I think the biggest thing when you do a challenge, right, is when you're driving there or you're on the way to the dance class, it's like feeling that discomfort.
Yep.
Like you don't want to do
Feel
it.
alive.
Everything in you is going, let's go home. Like I don't want to do this. But then actually doing it, you know, slaying the dragon and then sitting in the car after and just go, wow, I grew into a bigger version of myself. And you can really feel that.
Are you going to give us a challenge? What should we do? Something that makes us feel uncomfortable? I mean, you love dancing, so it can't be that. You got rhythm.
You're going to give us a challenge?
One of the challenges was baby talk. So it's quite common that couples, it's very cringe, but couples like baby talk to each other. Oh. And one of my challenges was to do a whole month where I'd have to go up and baby talk to a random. I lasted 4 days and I was like, that's enough. Like,
yes.
I didn't even do the whole month. Like,
What was the response when you start baby talking to somebody?
Like the look in their eyes is like, what is wrong with this guy?
Here comes heavyweight champion of the world.
It's really... It's really, like, it makes you, like, it's a really hard, like, to... I don't want to do it. Coffee, can I have a wheel cup? I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's so hard. It's so hard.
I can give you a cuddle, but I'm definitely not wiping your bum. That's not happening. That's not happening.
Can you do it?
No, you go first. Come on. Yes, come on, you can.
Oh, hello. Which one did it for me? OK, this is feeling really creepy.
It's so hard, isn't it? It's so hard.
I needed to poo-poo. Poo-poo. Oh, I did a wee-wee. Mama. OK, that's enough.
Seems like Crawford. It seems like you enjoy it.
More than I expected. Wow.
How did I feel doing that just then? How did you feel
looked really
doing that?
happy.
I looked really happy and I think I soiled my pants. Would you please thank boxing champ Harry Garside?
Stay right there, because after the break, Dr Ahmed is talking muscle cramps. We are back with our medical. Yay! All right, Dr Ahmed, what are we looking at today?
Today, we are looking at muscle cramps, which, despite being fairly common, still remain something of a mystery to most people.
Ooh, we all get them, don't we? All right. I think we need Crawf, though. He's the athlete. He gets them.
Yes, about that.
Yes.
I was thinking, just so we could keep things interesting, I might use today what might just be my favourite prop so far.
OK.
Shine! Come out, please.
Oh, my God.
I'm ready.
Twirl.
Little twirl, little twirl. Shine, shine, come.
Wow.
It's hard to know where to look, isn't it?
I'm really glad that you got a fig leaf.
I love that he felt this had to be the size of the fig leaf. I think that's a little optimistic. Shane, you must have had a few cramps in your life, in your career.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. Mainly legs, hamstrings and calves and so forth. You don't know where to
I
look.
know he just grabbed his bum, so that tells me where.
Can you demonstrate, since you're so experienced,
yes. Demonstrate what?
A hamstring.
OK, yes.
Hamstring cramp.
Normally, I would get them after a match, sitting down, having some dinner or watching some TV, and you'd be sitting there and you're, oh, my God, help, 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 help. And then you'd have to lie onto the floor and get someone, oh, no, oh, help, help, help. Stretch my leg. No. Oh, sorry. Stretch. Oh, that's better.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Come back, come
Need
back.
a hand?
Yes, there you go.
All right.
OK.
Yeah, so that was a really good demonstration of the classic muscle cramp that we've all experienced, where you have this sudden, involuntary, painful contraction of a muscle for a sustained period.
Yes, right.
And can actually happen to any muscle group.
OK.
So if you just place your hands out for me.
OK, yes.
Like this, upwards. Yes,
this,
very good. So it's very common to experience this in the small muscles of the hand and in the forearm. You will all have had that. It's commonly referred to as righteous cramp, where you'll suddenly get a spasm in a finger. It can occasionally happen on the anterior abdominal wall muscles, particularly if you've just suddenly done some stretching or exercise that you're not used to. If you just turn around again, it can... I didn't say bend over, did I? I just said turn around. It can also sometimes happen in the muscles either side of the spine.
Yes.
And even sometimes at the base of the neck, when you get that horrible back spasm. Can happen in the glutes or the hamstrings. Can happen in the small muscles of the feet in the same way that you have it happen in the small muscles of the hand. And, of course, the one pretty much everyone will have experienced, the most common sight, the calf.
So how do you shut them up?
The way of approaching that is by thinking about what's ended up causing the misfiring. And the most common reason is underuse or overuse. So if you're not used to exercising, not used to moving, and suddenly you expose that muscle to that activity, it will often then cause that imbalance. Equally, if you are used to it, but you've pushed yourself further than your normal limit, that can also do it. And there's a whole heap of things that can contribute as well. So if you're dehydrated, if the electrolytes in your blood aren't normal, if you're on certain medications, and then all of those things can confound it.
Yes.
So I'd say that most important step is to stop doing what's aggravating them. So if you're running for the bus and you get a sudden stitch, or if you're swimming, just take a small break. And the body's pretty good at fixing itself. But the premise for trying to relieve that muscle spasm is really simple, and it's just to apply counter traction, so to stretch the muscle in the opposite direction that it's wanting to go. Can we demonstrate for a calf stretch?
Oh, OK,
So if it's pulling this way, what you'd want to do is...
that way?
So you'd want to do the opposite. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. So you'd want to point your toes up towards your face.
Is there anything you can do to actually prevent them in the first place?
Yeah, so keeping active. I know it sounds like we're always saying the same thing, but regular exercise, regular stretching, mobilization, breaks from your desk at work, all of that will keep your muscles supple and healthy, as well as maintaining good hydration. And when you are exercising, always warm up and warm down. Those would probably be just a couple simple things. So muscle cramps are common, but they should be relatively short-lived and relatively infrequent. So if you are getting very regular cramps, sustained cramps, cramps that are affecting your daily quality of life, then it's definitely worth seeing a doctor, because there are a few things that can be treated. And there's also a condition called claudication, which is where not enough oxygen is getting to your muscles, and it can mimic cramps.
And what about cramping when you're making out?
You're not going to make out when you dress like that.
What you do privately,
you're
Crawf,
safe.
is your business,
okay,
but the same principles apply.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
I think that's what I'd call contraception.
Anyway, thanks for having me. All the very best.
Yay! Thank you, Dr Ahmed. That was
Thank you.
fantastic. Lots of information. Really appreciated it.
Thank you.
Great prop.
Good.
After the break, we've got Crash Test Crawf. What is he going to do next?
What's that? You pressed it, Crawf? It's time for me to take on the best of the best. For this Crash Test Crawf, I needed a doubles partner, so I decided to drag along the most gifted natural athlete I could find. Her name, Melissa Doyle.
Thank you. Thank you. Great choice.
Let's see how this challenge goes. We're going to have the challenge of Trugo. I'm so excited that I finally get to have Mel join me. Thank you so much.
I'm excited. What am
got-
I doing, though?
Well, I got told, bring a partner.
OK.
That's you.
Yes?
And we are going to have a lot of fun playing a game called Trugo.
Oh, good. What's Trugo?
I don't know. We're going to give it a true go.
OK.
Let's do it.
Find out.
Michael and Rebecca, hello.
Hello,
Hi,
hello,
I'm Mel.
Pleased to
Hey,
meet
Michael.
you.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to
Pleased
meet you.
Trugo, what is it?
It's a very simple game, played on grass. You hit a ring from that end, through the goals at the other end, and you do it 24 times in the game, and that's it.
How hard can it be?
I used to kick goals for a living, and I used to do it in yellow.
What about backwards?
Yeah, backwards. You got to do it between your legs.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Did you ever do
Backwards.
that?
And backwards.
Okay.
All right, you can do that.
And I thought
Okay.
we could be an amazing
Yes.
team.
No. I think Mel and I should play.
Girls
Oh,
versus
together.
boys.
Yeah.
Come on, Michael, we can
Let's
do
go.
this.
Let's go, Mel. Game on. Game on. So this is where we start, Mel. We're
Okay.
going to hit first, and we're going to hit down to the boys down there.
OK, what are these called?
Yeah, these are rings.
Yeah.
And what we do is we place the ring between those two pieces of elastic.
Oh, it looks great to me.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
OK, so
When
bring
did you realise this was your thing?
I just love the idea of being outside.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you didn't have to be an athlete, and it's unique, and it has survived for 100 years.
All right, let's give this one a go.
Let's give it a go.
I also love it that you've rocked up today in a hat covered in Collingwood badges. Is that especially for Crawf?
Oh, especially for
Right.
Crawf.
And
And bang! Yes!
Oh!
Here we go. Here's one to catch.
Oh,
You've got this. Believe in yourself.
Thank you.
What keeps you coming back?
I love it, and I'm still chasing a 24, which is the perfect game.
Right.
So I've not
How
done that.
close have you come to a
I've done
24?
23 a couple of times, which is agonisingly
That's
close.
enough to tease you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, that is through the biscuits. They're trying to put me off.
You know how to shut them up?
I am going to
Hit a
whack
goal.
this.
Look at that!
That's what I'm talking about, brother!
This is it, Shane.
Next score wins.
Score wins, yep.
Coming up, a win, please. Oh, no. Oh, no.
quick.
Oh, no.
Went through the other
Sorry.
I was aiming at those goals.
Those goals. All right, let's show him, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
goal. No!
Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Be a good
Thank you
sportsman.
very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you.
good
Thank
coaching.
you.
Well done.
Well
Well
done.
It was a
Well
pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pleasure, Mel.
Can't believe
Let's go
this
get
is
on the
happening.
champers.
Never mind, Shane.
I don't think this is allowed. I don't think she can win a crash test Crawf.
There is a way we
Yes.
can take it to the Trugo Association and protest. What do you reckon?
I'm putting in a protest.
An official protest.
An official protest.
I think it's a win for Doyle. I mean, I'm a fine athlete. What did you expect?
You were very good.
That was so much fun.
It was fun.
We had an absolute blast, but maybe I give you that point, given it is Crash Test Crawf. Could I give it to you?
Oh, I thought we were a team, so either way, even though we split, one of us still won.
Okay. You take the
We
you
were
take the
winners
point.
for joining in.
But gee, that was fun.
It was.
We had a ball.
You know what I love most about it?
Yep.
Is afterwards when we'd really get on the
yes.
drink, you know?
Yes. The spread, there was like wine and cheese. And I want to say a big thank you to the wonderful Yarraville Trugo team for coming in. You guys are the
Yes.
best. Thanks for looking after us. Also, keep the applause going if you don't mind, because let's welcome Yvie Jones.
Oh, Yvie Jones! Yvie Jones!
Woo! You'd be up for a bit of Trugo, wouldn't you, girlfriend? I used to
Yvie Jones.
do it.
Yes.
So what is new in the world of Yvie Does It?
Well, these days, Shane, it's all go, 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 isn't it, Melissa?
It is.
It is. You've always got to be busy and you've always got to be on. So I went to find something that takes my stress down just a few notches. Now, I meditate every day and I drink tea every day. But what I've never done is meditate and drink tea at the same time. So today I'm trying matcha tea meditation. Believe it or not, I've never had matcha before. So let's do this. Hi.
Hello, welcome to Samo.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolute pleasure.
Matt, what's the history of matcha tea meditation?
The tea ceremony grew up in the temple world, so brought over by Isai in the 12th century, and the monks found when they drank the tea, they had a more sustained, concentrated meditation session, and then they went about developing a ritualised way of making the tea to further accentuate the benefits of tea. And it's not only the preparation, but the unique properties of tea that are going to amazing antioxidants. It's going to help with your skin. It's going to calm your mind. It's great for the blood. There's nothing that the tea doesn't do. And so obviously we're not drinking matcha right now. This is called tochu. So it's our welcome drink here at Samo.
This is the welcome tea.
Correct.
What's next?
Okay, so we're going to walk through into the art space called the Tokonoma.
Yep.
And then we're going to have some real tea.
Okay, I'm excited. Ooh, look at this.
Let us begin.
This is where the real magic happens. Each movement in the preparation of the tea is meticulously focused on tradition and meditation. Mark has weekly meetings with a tea sensei in Japan to make sure every step is perfect. Honestly, it's so relaxing to watch.
There we are, enjoy.
Thank you. Like this? Mm-hmm. I know what that tastes like. Remember wheatgrass?
Oh, yeah.
I used to chop it. I used to have that every morning. It's just like that.
There you go.
And that was health.
It was very healthy.
As part of the tradition, after your tea, you finish with a sweet treat. How good is that? And I have a nibble on the...
Yeah, absolutely. Because we're not in Japan, we're a little bit freed up in terms of what sweet we can serve. So this is actually a Sienna Panforte.
So that's an Italian one. In Japan, you would have a Japanese
Like
sweet.
a mochi or something like that, exactly. So all those sweets that Japan's famous for all come basically from the tea world.
I do like mochi.
There you go.
Mochi and matcha.
There you go.
Now I've tried both.
Now, I know you love meditating, but how did you go matching it with matcha?
To me, it wasn't meditation. It was more meditative. So I was staring at the process of what he was doing. So the stirring, the pouring, the sounds of it was very ASMR. So you kind of had to be in the moment.
Why should we have it?
Mel, where do I start, honestly? High in antioxidants, boosts metabolism, heart health, improves skin health, helps reduce skin stress, improves focus and creates a sense of balance. Plus, this matcha is the real deal. It's the purest form for health benefits.
And we got some goodies in front of us.
I've gone a bit matcha mad and I've brought in some good things. Like, this is the real deal here, OK? But this is all matcha flavoured things with a lot of sugar in it because it's not a sweet drink at all.
What is that? Oh, that a croissant?
That's a croissant. That's, you know, pain au chocolat? That's a pain au matcha.
Right. And so the green stuff inside is matcha?
That's the matcha, yeah, matcha paste. This and this are more of the dumpling. So if you don't like a dumpling consistency, don't try those. And I know you don't, Mel, so don't have those ones. Try it.
What did you say about this thing, a dumpling?
Yeah, that's a dumpling, so try that. But matcha flavour, the actual matcha, which is that, try it. It tastes like grass.
Oh, no, you didn't sell it to me.
You remember when we went to the jungle?
Yep.
And I ate a bull's testicle?
Yep.
Well, this...
You ate a bull's testicle?
Yeah, he did.
It tastes very much like this.
No,
it's all wobbly.
That actually is a bull's testicle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's bringing back a lot of memories.
It's got texture to it.
Oh, yum. Oh, no. that had a kick at the end, didn't it? It was nice until it wasn't.
It is nice, but it's texturey.
So you could play a game with that, is like take a sip and hold a straight face.
Thank you for Yvie Does It. Thank you for educating us. Thank you for making us healthy. You finished that green thing. All right.
Yes, I will later. Yep.
After the break, we're going to look at how your sleeping position, how you lie in bed, influences your well-being and your personality. Really well. How did you sleep last night?
Not too bad. I didn't sleepwalk.
Well, that's
So that's
safe.
a win?
Yes.
That's a big win. Normally I end up in the backyard somewhere, but not last night.
Good to hear. We all know that a good night's sleep is very important, and it turns out that literally how we sleep, so whether it's front, back, side, you name it, can impact our health as well as influencing our personality. To tell us more, we have psychologist and sleep expert Maria Ribetto. Thank you for coming in. Intrigued. So, had no idea that our sleeping position says something about our personality.
Well, there is research, but not the way we think and not the way it's been socially reported. So we know there's pop psychology and we like to read that because it's a bit intuitive. But there's also the robust sleep science and we want to be able to distinguish the two. But I also think it's important to have a little bit of fun with this so that we can dispel some myths around getting a good night's sleep.
All
Now,
right.
we would love your take on it. So maybe we can show you how we sleep.
Okay.
And then you can tell the world what's going on in our heads.
This is going to be interesting.
All right,
Yes.
take it away.
Want me to-
Yep, you jump on.
Well, I haven't. I'm going to leave my shoes on. I know
I've
you've
taken my
taken
shoes
your
off and I've
shoes
got
off.
my slippers on.
Well, normally I'll start like this. No, quite seriously. I sort of go side on. I'm more of a side on, and I like to cuddle a pillow. And that's how I sort of start. But I roll. I'm a roller.
You roll.
I do. I can end up here. I can end up here. I'm all over the place. and then I'll end up off the bed going for a sleepwalk somewhere. But I like to do this one as well when I get in. Sorry, I just like to have the leg out a bit.
Oh my God, you've messed the whole bed.
Just the leg, you know, just a bit of air as well.
Right, Shane, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here.
I don't want to know what's going
The
on.
line of the show.
You know, there's a lot of hyperactivity in this
There
bed
is.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. On your own.
Not enough activity.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Well, there's no room for anyone else, just quietly. What does this say about him?
Well, look, pop psychology would say hypervigilant, hyperarousal, you know, overly sensitive, and likes to seek out new sensations all the time because there was a lot going on here.
There was, yes.
So not a lot of stability.
Right.
Right?
I would love to be able to sleep in the one spot, but I don't know if
Yeah.
I got worms. I don't know what's going on. I just don't. And even like when we used to travel back in the day for footy, we'd always take a pillow with us too because hotel pillows, you can never get the right one. So
Yeah.
a lot of people used to laugh at us, but you'd walk through the airport
Yes.
holding onto your
Yeah.
pillow because
And
you knew that would give you a good night's sleep.
And that's really common. So pillows are necessary in the bedroom so that you get the right pillow for the right type of sleep in the right positioning. Not all pillows are the same. So there are some pillows that are too high and they interfere with airway breathing. And then there are other pillows that are just too low and so you are too close to the mattress and it creates pressure in the eyes.
Come on, you show us how you sleep, Mel.
I'm
I've
a
shown
side sleeper.
You're a side sleeper.
I'm glad
Oh,
I'm
no.
wearing trousers for this show. I feel like I tuck in a bit. I get my...
Welcome to House of
Very much.
Wellness
Yes.
After Dark.
I'm trying to think. I stretch out and then I tuck my hands in.
Oh, see how lovely that is?
That's
Yeah,
yes.
I tuck in, but then I often get like, during the night I have to stretch my arms because they're tight. But I like my hair over my face.
So, you know, we look at that and we go, well, that's a really self-soothing position. And this is someone who cares about her quality of life. And also, you know, if we looked at pop psychology and we took sleeping positions seriously, you would look at that and go, well, you know, deep thinker, that she has, you know, really good insight. And then stretching the arm means you sort of, you know, reaching out and trying to find information. So, you know, you like to understand your environment.
Now, with a bed, I love a bed, but being a big child, we all love bouncing on the
Oh,
bed.
not in your shoes.
Oh, my shoes.
Take your shoes
No,
off.
come on, get up here with me.
I've got my slippers
No, so
on.
does other things in position matter?
Thank you, Maria. You're fabulous. Really appreciate it. We have lots
I
to
have
learn.
one more question, though. I have one more question. Oh. I think that was me. Oops. You okay?
Can I? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just
Getting
going
off? There we go.
to leave you.
Oh, good. It means I can bounce higher. Does other things matter more than just position?
Oh, so many other things.
There
So
is.
what matters more than position is the amount of light before you go to sleep,
Yes.
the amount of stimulation.
Good
So
diet.
Yes.
that's overstimulation. That doesn't help. But also...
Don't wear that all bodysuit. We know what that does.
No.
Yeah.
Look, the only two things that should happen in the bed are the two S's. Sleep, and...
Shane. No. Sleep.
Sleep and sex.
Sleep and sex.
Yep. That's what should be happening in the bed.
If I'm not asleep, I know I'm in bed, I need to be having sex. That's what you're telling me. Is that what you... Is that... Did I take that wrong?
Yes, that's what Maria said.
Well, that's sort of what that's what this space is for.
Right.
Yes.
That can be your takeaway.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
Please go to sleep right now. Thank you. There's a lot to think about. Please thank Maria, Roberta.
After the break, we have Aussie music legends Ian Moss and Troy Cassar-Daley. They're playing here live.
Thank you. Well, they've have been fixtures on the Aussie music scene for decades, but it was only recently that these longtime mates tested whether that friendship could survive the rigours of touring and playing together.
Well, the good news is it went so well, they're hitting the road again. So would you please welcome Ian, Moss and Troy Cassar-Daley? Yeah.
Audience is pumped, as are we. So I want to know how this all came about because, Ian, you're, as we know, a multi-platinum rock star, cold chisel legend. Troy, you are Australia's most awarded country music superstar. How did you guys then make the leap to join up and perform together?
A few years ago, Troy was taking a break from his original material and wanted to do an album of sort of more blues and classics and soul. Recording that on a little studio in the Central Coast.
Yeah, and Don Walker was going to come and sing a song with me. And Don just, rang out of the blue and said, do you mind if I bring Ian up for a bit of a trip? And Ian walked in and we were in the middle of just cutting an old Percy Sledge song, Dark End of the Street. And Ian was singing along next to me on the lounge at the back. And I said, Ian, why don't you go and sing on this, And next thing you know, it's like we were in there together, like just doing the vocals. And I think Ian realised that there's a few other dimensions to country music than just 3 chords and the truth,
Yeah, well, that's true. That's because, I've heard Troy sing, but I hadn't heard him sing blues before. And I thought, oh, yeah, country, yeah, great. But then when he sang that, I thought, wow, this guy's got a fantastic blues voice.
And then you guys are giving yourself quite a hectic schedule. How do you navigate that? How do you prepare? Troy, is there anything particular that you're going through to prepare backstage?
Look, I think, it's changed. In the old days, it would have been having a sip of rum and Coke. And it was like, that was your warm-up. Have a bit of a laugh with the boys or the girls in the band, and then you walk on. Whereas these days, I try to sort of take a little bit of care of what I do, and I've been doing a lot of, more physical labour stuff back where I'm living at the moment on the mid-north coast, and loving that, like doing proper fence post cutting and stuff like that with old friends. And it's hard yakka.
And Ian, you're 71. You look incredible for 71, so no doubt you're going to tell us a few of your secrets. But what about your preparation?
Well, I've never been good at real work like Troy was just describing. But look, it's just been important over the years to... I started doing Pilates before anyone had even heard of it, way back in '89.
Really? Wow.
And just, I'm no fanatic, but it's about keeping on moving and just good old getting out and doing solid walks a few times a week. That can take you a long way.
In the good fresh air.
Yeah,
I feel like you just smashed all the images I had in my head of a rock and roll legend and a country music superstar. It's just not what I was expecting. Ian, you've written some of the most amazing Aussie songs, anthems that we've all grown up with. You're going to play one of them for us tonight.
We are.
I love this song.
Bow River, Cold Chisel classic.
Yes. How good is that?
Thank you.
Keep the round of applause going because I think we should get the doctor out here and Yvie Jones come out and...
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Listen to some Aussie legends.
Oh. I'm going to remind everyone that you can catch Ian and Troy on their Together Alone tour from October. For tickets, head to their websites. And here they are now with the amazing, we love it, Bow River.
All right. Whoa. Listen loud to the wind, babe. And listen loud to the rain. Oh, I can feel the water licking at my feet again. And I don't want to see this town no more. Wasting my days on a factory floor. The first thing you know, I'll be back in Bow River again. So anytime you want, babe, you can come around. But it's only 6 days separating me and the great Taipan. I've been working hard, 12 hours a day. The money I save won't buy my youth again.
I'm going for the heat, baby, in the tropical rain. Ain't a place where no man's putting on the dog for me. I'm waiting on the weekend, set up brand new ties. And back in Bow River is just where I want to be. Oh, listen out to the wind, babe. Listen out to the rain. I feel that water licking at my feet again. I don't want to see this town no more. Too many years made up my mind to go stay right to my dying day. I don't want to see another engine line. Too many years in on my mind. First thing you know, I'll be back in Bow River again. First thing you know, I'll be back in Bow River again.
The motor running, I get the rest of my day. Hold everything all for nothing but a song. So anytime I want, babe, you can come around. Don't you leave it too late, you just might find me gone. Oh, listen out to the wind, babe.
Listen out to the rain. I feel that water licking at my feet again. I don't want to see this town no more. Too many years made up my mind to go or stay right till my dying day. I don't want to see another engine line. Too many years on my mind.
First set of wheels heading back and Bow River again. I don't need the score, walking out the door. Gonna tell the man I don't want no more. Pick up a fast car, write my name on the road.
Oh yeah.
1 week, 2 weeks, maybe even more. Piss all my money up against the damn wall. First thing you know, I'll be back in Bow River again. First thing you know, I'll be back in Bow River again. First thing you know, I'll be
Sing it, Ian.
back in Bow River again. Yes, I'm going home.
Good job. Thank you very much. Outstanding. Give me that.
Thank you. Well, keep the applause going.